Xavier Mortimer, he's a Vegas staple. He's a winner of countless awards for his magic. He's bringing his Master of Magic show to Chicago for the very first time. Xavier, thank you so much for your time today. Great to meet you.
Thanks for having me. How are you?
I'm doing wonderful. So excited for you to be here. You're going to be here for 4 shows. Talk a little bit about that process of saying, I want to come to Chicago to bring my show here.
We Chicago is the first stop of a big tour that we're going to do in the country. We've been in Vegas for 6-7 years, and we started to tour this year. So we're bringing the show out on the road, and I'm very excited to come over.
Yeah, you'll be in Chicago the 21st through the 24th. 1 show Friday, 2 on Saturday, and 1 on Sunday. So definitely get those tickets if you have not purchased them yet. You've been doing this since you were a kid. I mean, what was your inspiration as far as kind of getting into this field? Obviously, joined Cirque du Soleil and, kind of making the journey from France to the United States.
I came here with Cirque du Soleil. So I was part of the Michael Jackson show in Las Vegas. I performed 3 years for them. I was one of the main characters, and I was performing magic and physical comedy. And then after 3 years, I opened my own show in Las Vegas, which has been running for 6 years. So it was kind of like unexpected because I was just coming here to Vegas for 1 year contract, and I should have gotten back to France or do other projects, and I stayed, and Vegas has opened its doors to me, and I'm really having a good time over there.
And especially too, I think a lot of fans know you from your posts on social media, and you don't do these you do these incredible things, but you're taking simple things and turning them into magic, and then you getting everybody to turn around and be like, did I just witness what I just saw? I mean, talk a little bit about maybe the stage, and then also kind of having that impact online.
Yeah, this is the idea. So basically, there's two different things. I started with the live shows. I'm a live performer before all, and during the pandemic, my show closed, so I had no other option than just filming videos at home. The videos took off, and I came up with an idea that if I was filming a video with a phone and posting it on TikTok or Instagram or social media in general, it would be like, this guy is a real magician in real life. Like, what would you do if you sit down at Starbucks and get a coffee, right? You make flight napkins, you take your coffee and it disappears, something, like whatever is possible if I was a real life magician. So I came with this concept, and little by little, I developed to many situations where I go in a park and I do some crazy things with whatever is in the park. And I take, like you said, simple things from everyday's life, and I turn them into a miracle.
The other thing too that I love about magic, and I love what you do, is that obviously there's a lot of new technology that always comes out, and especially the younger generations, might get obsessed with a phone or a video game or something else. But magic is timeless, and I love the expressions on adults' faces and grandparents' faces and kids' faces when they get to see that. What has that been like for you, kind of witnessing that from an audience perspective, or seeing the audience members, whether it was the Cirque du Soleil, the Michael Jackson show, comments you might get on social media, bringing just the show, your own show to Vegas, and seeing just no matter what age, people just loving to experience magic.
Magic is like music. There's no words to describe it. It's just something that has no boundaries. Everyone in the world can understand what magic is and be wowed by a magical thing. And that's what I love about it. My magic is very visual too. So when I do my posts on social media and my shows in general, there's not a lot of speaking. There's not a lot of explanation. I just go straight to the thing, and I do some what we call the eye candy.
Yeah.
And that's what I love about magic. That's like, when I was a kid, I was always fascinated by like these women appearing from nowhere, or like, it's crazy because magic speaks to everyone, and this show speaks to everyone, whether whatever your nationality or your age is, and you can understand everything.
That is amazing. These obviously, take a long time to perfect. Does it come up as a concept, an idea, an inspiration somewhere, and you're like, I want to be able to do this, or I want to try this? Because I believe sometimes it takes years, before you actually perfect a trick.
Well, yeah. So what I do, and I have a team. We write a lot. We spend times and like hours and hours in the writing room. Like say, hey, why do we change that plush into that like a animal like sorry, stuffed animal.
Yeah.
Why don't we change that stuffed animal into a real dog? Or what do we fly with a jump rope? Or why don't we do this or that? And some ideas are bad and some are good, but overall we write maybe 40 or 50 ideas, like maybe every month or every week, and we choose the best ones. And this is like, it's just like writing a script or a novel, you know. We try many things, and in the end one is going to be amazing.
The jump rope. I hear, is that coming to Chicago?
It's coming to Chicago, so I'm going to perform some of the illusions that I do on social media. Have joined the show, the live show. Yeah.
That is amazing. We cannot wait to see that. The shortest time for a trick that, obviously, some can take, I guess I'll ask you both sides. What is the one that you've done that has taken the short amount of time to perfect, and the one that's taking you the longest amount of time to bring to the stage?
Wow, that's a very tough question. I don't know. There's some tricks, like you say, yeah, maybe a couple days and you have a good surprise. And there's tricks that, like, for example, the jump rope, like it took me years to put together and find a way. And I'm still working on it. There's some acts that I carried with me for 10 years. And suddenly I realized, but if you do it this way, it's going to be better. I'm like, what?
You're doing this tour stop. It's the first of many stops that you're doing on this tour. What are you looking forward to doing in Chicago? Obviously, it's going to be your first time here. We want to treat you well.
I want to discover the city. I'm excited to discover Chicago. I've never been there, and I really I'm excited about it.
Yeah, lots of wonderful things to experience, a lot of wonderful things to eat. So you'll definitely have your work cut out for you, and obviously performing the show as well too.
Yes, we I think we have. Well, I think there's a little bit of time off once the show is done on Sunday, and I'm going to visit the city. Yes, for sure.
Well, wonderful. Is there a trick, a little something that we can do before we end things?
All right. So I like to play with people's imagination.
Okay.
And I'm gonna take something for you. Okay, I've got this. Can you tell me what this is?
Masking tape.
Masking tape. And now, if I put it like that, with a little bit of imagination, it becomes a
tie, a necktie.
No, it's a piece of tape. I'm sure. But wait, don't blink. If you rub 3 times, 1, 2, 3. Now it is a tie.
Now it is a tie. I was using my imagination and it came to life. That is amazing. Oh my goodness. Xavier, thank you so much for your time today.
No, thank you. Thank you for having me.
Definitely go get those tickets. CIBC Theatre, 18 West Monroe, BroadwayInChicago.com for those tickets. Coming March 21st through the 23rd. There's going to be 4 different shows. 1 on Friday, 2 on Saturday, 1 on Sunday. Enjoy your time in Chicago. Enjoy the kickoff of this tour. And we can't wait to see you here in just a couple of weeks.
Yes, I can't wait to be here too.
Thank you.
See ya.